Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. I hope that you're having a good day. Today, with my partners, Tamara Martí, Joaquín Pino, Patricio Santander, and Martina Jovanovic, we will talk to you about junctures, and we really hope that you enjoy our presentation. Okay, please, Tamara, the next. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about our agenda for today. Okay, the agenda for today will consist in 4 parts. Okay, the first part, we're going to define and present the juncture feature. Okay, yeah, the definition, what is juncture. In the second part, we will present the 2 types of junctures. Okay, yeah, there's types of junctures. There are 2 types. And the third, we're going to define and introduce the different symbols of junctures. Yeah, symbols of junctures. And in the last part, we have activities of listening, writing, and reading. So let's start with our first part.
Okay, my name is Martina. So, what is juncture? According to Peter Roach, juncture is the relationship between one sound and the sounds that immediately precedes and follow it. It also refers to breaks or pauses in speech that indicate words or other grammatical units. There are 2 main types of juncture, which are the open juncture and the closed juncture. Tamara, the next one, please.
Well, hello everyone, Joaquin here. Well, the open juncture. A juncture between 2 consecutive sounds, in a speech having less mutual assimilation than a closed juncture and less hiatus than a terminal juncture. Is movement which is not continuous. There is a slight stoppage of the last sound till it blends with the text. Here we have 4 examples that can explain real simple how this works. So we have a name and an aim. As you can see, we have a little stoppage that is between the 2 words so that they can blend together. Night rate and nitrate, short train and short rain, it swings and its wings. And that's the open juncture in basic definition. Next slide, please.
Well, Tamara here, the closed juncture, a juncture between 2 consecutive sounds in speech of the kind found in a simplex word, as between T and R in the pronunciation of trade or nitrate, or between E and N in the pronunciation of mine or minus. For example, train, blame, merry, and night, bright, and broom.
Hi, I'm Patricio. In juncture, we can find 3 symbols. The first one is the single bar juncture, which is represented with a slash. The second one is double bar juncture, which is represented with a double slash. And the third one is the double cross juncture, that is represented with an octothorpe symbol, commonly known as hashtag.
Okay, Alvaro again. Okay, as my partner said, the single bar is represented by a slash. Okay, and this single bar indicates the need for a slight pause between 2 thought groups in a sentence. Okay, here, as you can see, we have some examples that we are going to read. So please, any volunteer who wants to read the first one?
I can read it.
Thank you. Okay.
The first example?
Please.
We visited our students who are sick.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much. The second, any volunteer?
I can do it.
If you want, you can do it. Thank you.
Yeah. You listen to me? Do you listen to me well?
Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry.
One of the students who are absent are sick.
Well done. Thank you very much, Ignacio. And the last one, any volunteer who wants to read?
Me.
Who is me?
Felipe.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. One who gets irritated easily is.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Thank you. So, a note, if the sentence consists only of one thought group, obviously the juncture is no longer needed. Okay, for example, here we have two examples. My teacher teaches phonology well. In this case, it's not necessary juncture. Okay. In the second example, the same. I am interested in grammar. It's no needed juncture. Tamara, please. The next. Okay. My teacher said, okay, there's our examples here. Okay, let me see. My teacher said the assistant is sick. Who is sick? Here the answer is the assistant is sick. Yes, that's it. Who is sick? The assistant is sick. The other example, please. Okay, here's it's different. My teacher said the assistant is sick. So in this case, who is sick? The teacher. Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Martina here. The double bar juncture indicates the need for a longer pause between two thought groups in a sentence. There are four types of this juncture, which are appositives, pause before and after non-restrictive clause, pause before and after parenthetical expressions, and pause after verbal phrases. Tamara, the next one, please.
Well, Joaquin here again. So the appositives. The appositives are nouns or noun phrases that follow or come before a noun and give more information about it. So here we have the first example. I'm going to read it, and then the next one I'm going to ask someone in class to read it. So Joaquin Pino, our youngest classmate, was born on April 27, 2001. So as you can see, it adds more information, and that requires a slight pause or a longer pause than a single bar juncture to make sense, so to speak. So the next example, who wants to read it? Any volunteer? Or I can call someone from the audience, if that's okay.
Sorry, I can read.
Okay, great. Who are you?
Joanna.
Okay, read it, please.
So, okay. Miss Charkabalgova, the Czech teacher, teaches grammar.
Excellent. That's the
Thank you.
idea. Next slide, please.
Tamara here again. The pause before and after non-restrictive clause. Well, as the name itself indicates, in this type, the pause goes before and after the non-restrictive clause, as the examples below indicate. So, any volunteer who wants to read the first example? Well, I can't see the names, so
I can do it if you want.
yeah, you can do it. Please.
The first example,
Yes, please.
Mr. Franjo Paugner, who holds a doctoral degree, was my teacher last semester.
Great, thanks.
My pleasure.
The next example, any volunteer?
I can read it.
Yeah, you can do it.
Miss Evelyn Diaz, who studied in Australia, teaches communicative competences.
Well done. Thanks. Well, as you can see here in the examples, there is a pause after and before the non-restrictive clause.
Hi, Patricio again. Pause before and after parenthetical expressions. Parenthetical expressions are not really part of the main idea of the sentence, or they interrupt the main sentence. Some common parenthetical expressions are by the way, as a matter of fact, after all, and well. When spoken, parenthetical expressions are indicated by a pause before and after the expression. And in writing, these pauses are indicated with commas. I would like to ask Constanza Soto if she can read the first example, please.
Yes. The dean, together with 5 teachers, went to the United States for a week.
Well done, thank you. And would you choose another classmate of the audience, please?
Margaret?
Okay, yes. Ex-professor Luis Diaz, as well as Rosa Delicio, who taught grammar last year, left the university this year.
Well done, thank you for your participation. Pause after verbal phrases. In this one, same as the previous ones, the name indicates that the pause goes before and after the phrasal verbs, of course, which can be seen in the next example. Carla Muñoz, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Could you read the first example, please?
Okay. After teaching, the students all seemed satisfied with the explanation.
Thank you. Could you choose another classmate, please?
Let me see. The Ignacio Sandoval.
Ignacio, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. It's the second one, right?
Yes, please.
Having finished the presentation, we were allowed to ask questions.
Well done. Would you mind choosing another student, please?
Yeah, I mean, let me see the participants. Maybe Pablo Núñez.
Is Pablo Núñez here? I think he's not. Would you choose another one, please?
Yeah.
Oh, who is?
Daphne.
Okay. Can you read the last one?
Okay. To memorize irregular verbs, you should read them many times.
Thank you. Thank you all. The next slide, please. Double cross juncture. This one characterizes a drop in pitch. The pausing time responds to a need for a semicolon, colon, or period. A vision without action is a daydream. An action without vision is a nightmare. To err is human. To forgive is divine. It is not what a man It is not what a man tells, but what he does that makes him great. Study for your lesson, otherwise I'll fail you. And the last one, if you can't say something good of your brother, better say nothing of him. The next slide, please.
So now we are going to listen to some audios and you have to choose between option A or B. So I'm going to... Can you listen to the audio?
No, we can't.
Oh. How can I do it?
Maybe there is an option where you can share the sound of your computer.
Let me see.
Yes, you have to stop. You have to stop sharing, and then before starting sharing, there's a box on the top left corner. Something that says incluir sonido del equipo. There you have to click before. You got it?
Yes. Thanks.
Okay. Sure.
It sprays.
Uh-oh.
So be careful.
Now you can hear it?
Yeah.
I could hear it, yeah.
I can, yeah, I could hear it, yeah.
I'm sorry, the presentation... Wait a minute. I don't know why now I can't share my screen.
Okay, so while we are having some technical problems, all right, here we are. Yeah. Good. Okay.
It sprays, so be careful.
Now you can hear it?
Yeah, that was very clear.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks. So, any volunteer who wants to participate? You have to hear the audio and you have to guess what is this speaker saying. So now we are going to hear the audio.
It sprays, so be careful. It sprays, so be careful.
So, what does this audio say? Option A, it sprays, so be careful. Or option B, it sprays, so be careful.
Letter B, maybe?
Sorry?
Letter B, maybe?
Let's see. No, it was letter A. It sprays, so be careful. So the next one. So what does this audio says? Option A, he said, I stink. Option B, he said, iced ink.
He said iced ink. He said iced ink.
So who wants to participate and answer this question?
Letter B.
Letter B.
Well,
Yes, I think the same.
let's see. Yeah, you were all right. Very good. So the next one. There are two options. A, we'll own a lot, and letter B, we loan a lot. So let's hear it.
We'll own a lot. We'll own a lot.
Letter A.
A.
Letter A.
Let's see. Yes, very good. So we have two options. We may cough soon, and letter B, we make off soon. Let's hear the audio.
We may cough soon. We may cough soon.
Letter B.
Letter B.
Are you sure?
I'll say that it's letter A, maybe.
I agree.
Let's see.
Letter A.
Yes, it was letter A. Very good. So the next one. We have two options. Letter A, a great ape, and letter B, a great tape.
A great ape. A great ape.
Letter A.
Letter A.
Are you completely sure?
Yeah, I would like to say that. It's letter A.
Let's find out. Yes, it was letter A. I think. So we have two options here. Letter A, I am keen on your crimes, and letter B, I am keen on your rhymes. So let's hear the audio.
I am keen on your crimes. I am keen on your crimes.
So what is the correct option?
I think that's letter A.
I think that is letter A too.
Let's see. Yes, you were all right again. It was letter A. Thanks for your participation.
Okay, hello guys, Joaquin here again. So we're going to do a writing task. It's going to be quite easy and quite fast. So we're going to put the corresponding symbols in each sentence, okay? And for each symbol or category of symbol, you're going to have two sentences. And you're going to have 1 minute per sentence. So 2 minutes in total for each type of symbol. So yeah, just go to the next slide. Here we have two sentences, and your task is to put the slash where it corresponds, right? So you can identify where the pause is. So yeah, you have 2 minutes to do it, maybe less. If you guys tell me that you are ready, we are going to start before the 2 minutes. So please let me know. Okay, guys, if you have the answer, you can do two things. You can write the sentence with the slash. When do you think it is? Where do you think it is? Or you can tell me. You can tell me with your voice, really, where the slash goes, in between which word or as you see fit. So if you have the answers, you can maybe write it on the chat box. Okay, so we have an answer from Ignacio. And let me tell you that the answer is correct. But you have two slashes, and that represents a double bar. And I think it's not needed because you need just a slight pause. The double bar represents not that much, but more stop than a single bar. But it's okay. It's correct nevertheless. If someone has the answer in sentence number 2, they can type it on the chat box and they can tell me right away. Yes, Juan. Actually, it's one slash needed there because it's telling me extra information. We have one at the beginning of the sentence after the comma, sorry, and then we have one after the word office. We missed the slash here, but it corresponds actually. So good work there, Juan. Well, these are the two sentences that represent single var. Now let's go to the two sentences that represent double var. Okay, so here we have two more sentences. You will have 2 minutes to respond them or to put the slash where it corresponds. And if you have the answer, you can put it on the chat box or you can tell me right away. Okay, so for matters of time, we're going to do this all together. If you think it's fine. So Where do you think the slash goes in the first sentence? Can someone tell me? Anyone? No one?
Double.
After
Yes, a double bar, but between which word or after what? Or before what?
After the first comma.
Yes, correct. There it should go a double bar juncture that represents a pause between the words. And you actually have another double bar after the second comma that represents the second stoppage that you need for the sentence to be well spoken, if you can say that way. And then in the second sentence, where goes the first double bar juncture?
Between Brian and the parentheses,
Yes,
and then
correct.
the parentheses and came.
Yes, correct. That's the idea. The idea is that in every extra information, you have an stoppage. And depending on how the extra information is written, you have to use a stoppage. And the double bar represents that. So good job. And now the last two sentences we're going to do real quick is the double cross. So if you know the pattern at this point, you will know where to put the double cross. So if you know, just let me know.
In the first one, eat your food, juncture, otherwise you'll starve.
Excellent. Yeah. So if you have the how will this go? I forgot. Oh god. The semicolon is this? Yes. Right. So after this symbol, you need
Yes.
a pause. Yeah, semicolon. Thank you, Mister. After this symbol, you need a pause to make the idea clear. So there you go. There you have a double cross symbol. Now in the second sentence, by this point, by the pattern, you should know where to put the double cross. That is after game, right? So yeah, the double cross goes after game. If Tamara can show, yeah, there goes. As you can see, we had a little pattern that tells us that every time that extra information is given in a sentence, you need to make a slight or more long pause, and it's represented by these symbols. So I hope it was clear enough for you guys to understand the pattern, so that you can use it to speak more fluently, right? And to express your opinions and your ideas more clearly. So yeah, that was the written exercise. Thank you so much.
Okay, Martina again. This is our last activity, which is a Kahoot. So please go to kahoot.it and enter this pin. Wait a second. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Please write your names so we can start.
Please, your real names.
Yes, please.
Daphne, Nacho, Javier, Sofia, Sara. Let's go, let's go. Cami. 6 participants. Team. Álvaro, Margaret, Jorge Pinto, Vivi, Karen.
I think we are all here.
Yeah, we're all here.
So let's start.
Wait. Amaraguchi. I think that now you can start.
Okay.
Okay, first question. Which are the 2 types of juncture? Mid and central, open and mid, open and close, close and mode. Excellent. Well done. 2 persons pick, oh, mid and central. Okay.
Well done.
Sara, Karen, Daphne.
Excellent.
Well done.
Open juncture is a movement which is not continuous. True or false?
Ooh, 7 and 9. Okay, perfect. It's true.
It's true.
Oh, Karen in first place, Alvaro in second place. It's not me, by the way. I think that is other Alvaro. Okay, the correct transcription of ice cream is
Well done. It was the second one. The correct definition of close juncture is Okay, guys. It was first one.
Okay, the next one. Which are the three symbols of the juncture? We saw this in the presentation. It's so easy. Two people left. One answer left. Oh, excellent. Yeah. Slash, double slash. Okay, perfect. Alvaro, Nacho, Kragan, Vivi, Daphne. The next question.
Which is the transcription of might rain? Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Double point. True or false? He lies. As an open juncture? True or false? We need a pause here. True or false? Correct. Yeah, true. He lies. We need an open juncture. We need a pause in this sentence. Correct.
This is the last one. Juncture is a pause in speech or a feature of pronunciation that introduces, accompanies, or replaces a pause. That's true. Well done.
Excellent. I think that was the easy one.
Yes.
Okay. That's everything. Well done. Let's see the end. The places. Third place, Karen. Excellent. Kragen. And in the first place, Nacho. Excellent. Well done. I hope that you enjoyed it, our game.
Okay, guys, that was our presentations. Do you have any questions or comments?
I have a comment. I really like your presentation. I think it was really didactic and it was so fun. I really love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jorge.
Yeah, I would like to say something related to what Jorge says, because I really enjoyed your presentation. I think everything was very clear. Always an activity like a Kahoot shows how much the people learned, and I really learned. I understand everything that you said, that you showed to us. So I would like to congratulate you.
Thank you, Ignacio. I think that's all. Thanks for your attention. It was a pleasure.
All right. I was waiting for the rest of your classmates to speak up because it's a very good moment to, make comments that are positive about aspects that need to be improved. And also, it's a good time to congratulate people when they're doing things in a good way. And I think you mastered the session in terms of organizing it in the specific moments in which you were providing enough input for everyone to learn. I think the pacing was great because you allowed participants to digest, to exercise, and to assimilate this new information. The way you manage or you handle technology was also really good because you never know how Teams or your connectivity is going to behave, right? And I think overall, I think you managed to sound and look like a team, which is a very interesting feature in micro teaching sessions because essentially you're preparing yourself to teach classes in which you're going to be individually teaching, right? It's not going to be you and someone else. It's going to be basically you, the teacher, with your students. So interacting with a group needs for other skills, to develop other skills, and I think you sounded cohesive, like if you were a team, like I said before. So that's very important, a very important skill to develop these days. You sounded like you knew. That's also interesting in a teacher, right? You sounded like you managed all the contents, and you were able to provide feedback, timely feedback, and you allowed your students to participate, right? Because your peer became your students, right? For this specific session. So remember, because you did it quite well, and just a very short and small comment. Remember that this is not a presentation. This is a micro teaching session. What's the difference? In a micro teaching session, you are acting as a teacher. You are providing feedback. You are interacting. You're allowing your students to do something with the content and to develop certain skills. When you're presenting, you are introducing the topic. You are explaining general terms, but you're not dealing with specific, questions that may arise specifically with a group or with one student who might not know what you're talking about. Essentially, when you're presenting, everyone is listening, and some interaction there is at the end of the presentation. So that's something that I wanted to remind everyone that this is not a presentation. This is a micro teaching session, and it's sort of an opportunity for you to take the role of a teacher or a trainer, coach, whatever you want, an instructor, and prepare a topic and deal with it with all these specific moments. I think we had a wonderful number of participants, 24, counting myself. Sometimes there's like there have been 12, 10 participants. So I think we had a good number today. Congratulations for this not so easy to explain topic. Juncture is not easy, but you manage, you handle it, and you pull it through. So congratulations again. I'm one person who's also congratulating you because there were many classmates of yours that thought of your class very interesting, fun, and we all learned. So thanks again. All right.
Thanks, Professor, and thanks to our classmates as well.
All right, alrighty. So this is almost the last micro teaching session for the week. We're having a micro teaching session next Thursday, could be?
Yes.
Yes, right. We're having
Yeah.
a lesion with Gonzalo, Pablo, Javier, and Sofia. And regressive assimilation with Felipe, Jorge, Ignacio, and Joana. And that would be the last feature of connected speech dealt with through micro-teaching sessions. So there's a high probability that the week after this, we're having at least one formative quiz. Remember, when I say formative, it implies that no grade is involved, but a series of exercises connected with features of connected speech. Every single one that has been covered by you, by everyone. And we're going to use the answers to have a feedback session. Okay, so we're having formative quizzes next week when we finish features of connected speech, micro teaching sessions. Any questions before we finish and we part our ways? Alrighty. So thanks again for a very very well led micro teaching session. I'll see you on Thursday. I'm not sure if it's Thursday or it's a Thursday afternoon exactly. Alrighty, so I'll see you then. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe.
You too.
Bye, Professor.
Bye.